beloved souls. Welcome to a commentary channel. My name is Jem, and I'm an author, as you know, of over 25 books available from Amazon. And I'm continuing to read from this book. Originally, this was published by Exhibitus in 2015, and if you bought that, you paid way too much money and you didn't get the extra material, because this book is the channeled material from 2003 to 2015. It's in its 6th edition. So I've got a very interesting topic today, and for those males out there, it might be a little bit confronting. I don't even know, because this is 20 years ago, so I don't even know why I channeled this. But the subject in my book is called Equality of the Sexes, and it was channeled the 29th of the 8th, 2005, like I said, 20 years ago. So here we go. The equality you speak of can never be. The game was planned that way. Women are to be physically weaker, but emotionally stronger. Men are to be the ones who did hard labour, whilst women nurture and plan the future. This is what the roles are. But at the start in human history, men took on hard work and women ruled. Women were the leaders of the clan. They chose the men for their physical capabilities. One day in history, one man decided he did not want a woman to have power, and with this he suggested that men also have that right. The other men thought this was just and proceeded to tell the woman they would no longer work unless they too could have that power. The women needed the man's strength and therefore were forced into deciding men had as much right to rule. The original reason women ruled because men have strength and aggression. A man was created for this purpose, hence why testosterone is the main hormonal influence. Women were more peace-loving, and their reigns meant cooperation, whilst when a man became a ruler, society was thrown into petty conflicts. Once men were allowed to become leaders of the clans, wars started because clans competed over resources. Women shared, but the testosterone influenced men to be the best, and they needed to impress their clan and other clans that they were not only the best man, but their rule was better than a woman's, as suddenly now the clan had more power and more wealth, and it was because of competition. After this, it became the way, and men mostly became rulers. They changed during the reign all the ways that women had influenced, and because it became a society, riches counted. The ways of men were much more desirable. Soon, women lost status and control, and they became lesser citizens. Only men could become learned. Then, about 2 centuries ago, women thought, we are now slaves to the desires of men, and have tried to achieve equality. In the last century, they won the right to vote, to be considered for manly tasks, and to be leaders in politics and business. Yet they have been conditioned by men and cannot be the women they once were. Today, both sexes are so confused. Men are told to be more sensitive, more feeling, but testosterone is their influence. Women today act like men, but are not men. They are givers. They are the ones who are emotional beings who can cope with this. Men are strong, but emotionally weak. Women should be the rulers, especially today. Peace would be restored. However, the game is as it should be. It was designed to be like it is, and so it is. Nothing has been changed from beginning. It was planned and created to be as it is. This is the way. Equality is not achieved in a game of opposites. Female and male are just that. Goodbye, Jem. So, thank you for that. It's a very interesting, and I will do one more video for today. Thank you if you've watched this. A very interesting topic. So from that channeling, when the game of Earth first started, it said that women were the rulers because they were the life bringers and the emotional and peace. But because men had to go out and, do all the hard work like bringing in the food, eventually men said, had enough, and men took over the role. That's what the channeling basically says. Whether you agree with it or not, how do we know? We don't. We don't know. We'd have to take a time machine to go back way at the beginning when humans walked to see if this is true. So, like I said, this book can be read as the truth or fantasy. All right, take care of yourselves and each other. Love, light, and blessings. Bye.